Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have K1 over 3 2-minute rounds of action. Would you welcome first into the red corner, representing Kyouken, GUTOWICZ. And would you welcome his opponent into the blue corner, from Cyprus, Christakis, ALEXANDROU. Three 2-minute rounds of K1 action. GUTOWICZ in the red, ALEXANDROU in the blue.
So we move on once again with K1 over 3 2-minute rounds of action. GUTOWICZ from the Kyouken gym in the red corner, ALEXANDROU from Cyprus in the blue. And Chris, the last Cypriot fighter we saw tonight was very slick indeed.
And both fighters very well trained in both camps. In this case, again, we are at it tonight in London.
And big lead leg targeting from ALEXANDROU, targets that lead leg of GUTOWICZ.
And GUTOWICZ, though, doing a good job of plodding onwards, but he's been smacked a few times to the thigh there. Devastating technique, perfect chopping, low roundhouse kicks there to attack that front leg of GUTOWICZ.
Chris, and it's already taking effect. As I said, he set out his stall early, and that lead leg, we saw straight away that was the first technique. He came out and he blitzed it.
And that is the prototypical Muay Thai striker. Once you have a guy hurt with a particular technique, you double and triple it up. And you're seeing that there with that leg. Already noticeably a little bit damaged. You can see him very light already. See that he's thinking about the check, but already the base being chopped away. GUTOWICZ has got to come up with a plan B here.
Well, I mean, GUTOWICZ is, as you said, coming forward in typical K1 style. He's very tough, but he can't afford to not check and keep taking that. And as we saw again, these Cypriot fighters are so fluid with their technique.
And the speed at which that kick comes in and chops downwards is exceptional, but more importantly, the return. He's in and out, and he never loses form. He's never out of position.
Yes, great lateral movement, superb technique. And as we saw with his compatriot, fluidity in the height. And this is the thing that's impressed me about the Cypriots, the range and the way they change things up or down. You never know where they're going next. They really do mix it up superbly.
But at this point, you should be able to pattern what he's going to finish with, and that is most often the kick. The right kick to the body, but more often than not, the right kick to the legs. I mean, a moment ago, he threw that jab out there, but that was a throwaway punch. That wasn't even meant to hit.
And again, he checks sweetly. Checks again. Big opening round. Now, Christakis, ALEXANDROU, for me, like his Cypriot compatriot, so fluid, and as you said, targeted that lead leg early and really stopped his man in his tracks coming forward, and then the combinations, and they switch up and down.
And he was able to set those things off, even sometimes moving backwards, which is a very difficult technique. So the power was there, the accuracy, the speed, most importantly, the technique of being able to inflict your will with those low point roundhouse kicks. Man, exceptional. I cannot wait for the next round.
So round two. And again, GUTOWICZ is doing the right thing in coming forward, but the timing of ALEXANDROU is all important here.
And he's beaten him to the punch, beaten him to the kick, and disallowed the counter. You could see GUTOWICZ trying to counter him simultaneously a moment ago with that kick. But just look at that, man. That is beautiful.
Now this is better from GUTOWICZ, but again, it's the movement of ALEXANDROU. The first knee in the clinch, and Faisal will separate them there as soon as that knee lands.
And ALEXANDROU just hugs him, knows he's going to get the separation when it's not on his terms. The thing I like about ALEXANDROU is he picks favorable trades. He's not really been hit with too much too clean. That was a nice jab there, though, from GUTOWICZ.
Well, GUTOWICZ, he's changed tactics slightly. He's coming forward and focusing on those big left and right combinations. He's just throwing the hands, as he did there. Look, he gets close and he just throws those hands. And one of them got through cleanly. I don't think it's enough, but it is a good tactical change, and it's asking questions that ALEXANDROU is answering again by peppering that lead leg. And the one thing he does at the moment that GUTOWICZ isn't is he checks continually when his opponent kicks.
And that's a testament to his vision, you know? He got smacked with a jab again there, though. It's the second time GUTOWICZ has cracked him with that punch. But back to the vision, you know, the way that he keeps his eyes. He never sells any of the shots he throws. He never really gives you any indication of what's coming. And what's also impressive is his defensive skills off that with the check, which you pointed out.
That's right, and he moves so sweetly as well. But I think GUTOWICZ, his change in tactics has helped him in this round. He's stepped forward, he's willing to go through the pain barrier, especially those punishing leg kicks. And then when he gets in range, he throws the left rights as a matter of course. But he's against a very skilled opponent with a great range of technique, as you saw there. And this time, for the first time in the bout, his finish isn't the trademark right, it's the left hook.
And the thing that GUTOWICZ really has suffered from, in my opinion, from the first into the second, is the way that ALEXANDROU smacked him with those kicks. That really milked his power, and the way that the base was removed, I think, from those initial 6 or 7 leg kicks that he ate. So
that's right, GUTOWICZ has stuck to a game plan, but it hasn't really worked for him. But what he's done in this round is he's soaked up those kicks, which all credit to him because they are really hurtful, to get in range and consistently just blast with the left-right combination. It's a bread and butter technique, but twice he got through. But you wonder how much more of those damaging kicks he can take to get what is really a slim reward at the moment.
And when a fight does go this far, now we're in the 3rd round here in a moment, that's when you really start to see the evidence of the burden of that type of damage. So we're going to see how it goes down here. It's the 3rd coming up here tonight in Warrior Fight Nights.
So they hug, 3rd and final round, and I think the pace will be stepped up here from both men. I think GUTOWICZ, you'll see, as I thought, coming in with more urgency. He knows he's got to get these shots off, but again, the combination, and for the first time, that lead leg says to him, and he switched his stance. We had a feeling it was coming, Chris.
And that leg is redder than a tomato right now. You can already see it's swollen. He's unable to put a lot of weight on that, and when he kicks off that leg as well,
he's feeling it now, Chris, the grimace, and we saw it coming in round 2. We saw it coming. He didn't check across those first 2 rounds. They were punishing kicks from ALEXANDROU, and GUTOWICZ is finally, the accumulation that we talked about between rounds and round 2 has come to fruition now, and there's still enough in this for him to be punished even more. He switches to the southpaw stance. It's not going to help him.
And once there is a hole in the armor, the floodgates have been opened, and GUTOWICZ, I feel, will probably be unable to continue from that barrage. Man, what a flurry from the Cyprian.
Oh, he stuck to a game plan, Chris. We said he peppered away. And at the end of the day, he's reaping the rewards now, the benefits of that consistent targeting. And now GUTOWICZ is in a difficult position. He's trying to protect that leg. He's got to stand in the southpaw stance that he's not used to. And you know, there you go. Those shots upright were simply for ALEXANDROU to get where he needs to be with the legs.
And that was beautiful the way ALEXANDROU kicks across both legs. Even when GUTOWICZ is southpaw, he waits for GUTOWICZ to kick off the right leg and then attacks the rear. Too much, all the way into the 3rd. GUTOWICZ so tough through and through. But it's the Cyprian who walks away with a fantastic win here tonight on Warrior Fight Nights. And it was all about the kicking, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've been a very sporting audience tonight. Please, 2 warriors in this ring. Let's hear it for both men. But we